Hi, I'm Eddie Brocham. Welcome to this week's show. This week, my friends and I will be giving you an in-depth look into the exciting world of falconry. We want you to stay with us while we attempt to take upland game and waterfowl the old way with birds of prey, right here in the Great Plains of North Dakota. So stay with us for this high-flying, action-packed adventure. Matt Wing, Josh Stoner, and I set out to trap a new hawk. The first trap set was not successful, but later that morning I set the trap in my backyard and trapped a beautiful young male, which we named Chase, also known as Maverick. November 14th, 2004. I decided it was time to begin training Chase to take fowl. I set up a put-and-take hunt to begin the process. I also felt that this was a good time to introduce the Maverick Cam, a wireless camera that Chase would wear in order for us to capture images in flight to get a feel of the bird's eye view of the hunt. After the day's work, we shared in the spoils. On January 19th, 2005, I invited my good friend over for a day of rabbit hunting with Chase, also known as Maverick. We headed to some fields up in Anderson, Indiana. The conditions were ideal, and Chase was really on this day. We managed to get our limit of 2 rabbits for the day. We returned back to my home, cooked up the game, and toasted to the day's success. I remember the first day of our North Dakota pheasant hunt. I arrived at Doug Arnold's hunting camp, and we immediately began to get the birds ready for the hunt. I wasn't familiar with the radio telemetry kit I was given by Robert Bagley of Marshall Radio, so I asked Doug to give me the rundown on the equipment.
This new RT Plus transmitter from Marshall has several nice features. It has a tap-on, tap-off switch on it, so you just use a magnet, hit it a couple times, and it turns on or turns off. He also sent you a tail mount clip in which to use this RT Plus. First thing we want to do is find the deck feathers, the 2 center feathers of the tail.
Okay.
And if you notice on the tail mount clip, there's a notch in each side that goes up. So what I want to do is pre-fit this to make sure that we've got a good fit here, and we do.
All right. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of glue on the clamp. I see that. Okay, and then you're going to put it right on one. It doesn't matter which deck feather, just one of the two, right?
That's correct.
All right. Now, didn't you say that some guys put two? They go ahead and put two mount clips on just so that they have a backup.
Yeah, a lot of guys use two transmitters on their birds. Okay. Because you never know when you're going to have a failure.
Sure.
Okay, so get that position correctly, and then take the tool that Marshall provides for their tail mount clips and give it a nice steady squeeze.
Okay, good.
And there we have it.
All right, now can you go ahead and put the transmitter in there? I want to see how that fits in there. So it takes a little bit for the glue to dry.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically we wouldn't leave that on him right now, but if you can it just clips in there.
How it works, these stainless steel spring clips will close. They slide up the chamber of the clip, then they will spring out, and the two little ears fit in the notches on the side.
Okay, so right there he'd be ready to fly.
He's ready to go.
All right, let's go get him.
All right, let's go.
All right, it's my turn to hunt, and my bird of choice for this particular hunt is Chase the red-tailed hawk. Okay, so we're going to put him up. Jim, what do you think? Should I put him up on the silos, or should I put him out in the trees here?
Let's go out in the trees.
Out in the trees? All right, well, let's go, guys. Let's get it done. See that tree right there with the snag on the outside? Go to it. Oh, he chose to go someplace else. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. Is he just changing position? Yeah, he's changing position. He must see something on up ahead. Okay, we've repositioned Chase. He's now in the center tree over here. He sees something over here. I kind of wanted him to go to the other tree, but he must have seen something and flew into this tree. So we're going to work towards him, okay? Let's see what happens. Come on! Come on. You know, I want you to move. I want you to move, all right? I have to bribe you all the time. I think this track is over. I think we got as many out of here as we're going to. We were unsuccessful at our first location, so we decided to move to a different spot with taller trees that would give Chase the redtail a height advantage. All right, Doe, what's the game plan?
I think we should take your red tail and put it up in one of the trees down at the end there, and then we will work towards the bird. There's usually pheasants right here in the tree line.
Okay, so. Good. Maybe get one flushing to him. Maybe try to get an intercept.
Get it running. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, towards the bird.
And I'm gonna position him. Dude, that was awesome, guys. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Very good.
Man, my heart's pounding. That's my first, Chase's first North Dakota pheasant right there. I'm helping you out, Chase. Just calm down, calm down. Good boy, Chase. Good boy. All right. What do you think about that? Oh, you're a 5,
Hey.
man. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I always know, don't be tearing up the hide, buddy. That one's going on the wall, okay? And let me get him fed up here, give him a little reward before he starts to tear into him. All right, he just wants to eat. And let's see if we can get my owl on one, and boy, that'd be really good. You know, don't be tearing it up. That one's going to Charlie down at Hoosier Trapper Supply, so we can get him mounted. See, look at that. They jump right up on it, let go of it. Doesn't get any better than that, does it, guys?
Oh, my name is Jim Robinson. I'm a falconer from Illinois. I've been flying birds for approximately 28 years. The two birds that I'm flying are a pair of gyrfalcons. The first one, Bob, is a black gyr. It was his first time in the field. He did really well with the dogs and in the company, all the participants. The flight, it went a bit long, but it was all in all, he came back, he performed well. That was a great first time out. You know, the little guy, he's never really been in a field with people and dogs. You know, the pheasant got up prematurely from off to the side. He was way out of position, but he had a great chase. He had a lot of time in the air. He came back. So like I said, you know, first time out of the bag, he did a great job. So you know, there's tomorrow now. So we'll see what happens. The second bird, Hannibal, he's a 3-year-old white male. He had an extraordinary flight on a hen pheasant. He's a veteran game hawk. He's a very nice bird. His manners. What else can you say? I mean, he's just a nice all-around bird. One thing that these birds do, that we do with these hawks, is they fly once a day. So you've got to sort of make it all happen at that time. Well, we had a very nice flight on a hen pheasant. He did well for his first time out this year, so I'm very pleased. Okay, Doug, you're up. Let's go. We're burning daylight.
Hi, welcome back. You've been watching Ultimate Outdoors, where this week my friends and I are hunting upland game and waterfowl in the great state of North Dakota. Now, in order for us to enjoy this sport, we also have to abide by all the rules and regulations of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. So let me give you some insight into how this sport is regulated right now.
Hey, Officer Fenning.
Nice to see you again. All right. Well, here to do your re-inspection, so we can get this stuff squared away, make sure you can keep your permit for the next 3 years. So let's go take a look at your bird. And
All right.
well, you've got ample room for her to get her wings open and bait. You got plenty of perches. Everything's nice and secure and sturdy. Very nice. This is one of the better weathering areas I've seen.
Well,
You got
thank
the
you.
nice slope for easy cleanup. Nice rubber matting. Wow. This is nice. All right, well, you got plenty of space for the bird to get out and flap its wings. You got the windows, you got the bars, that's great. Different perches. I see you've got a bath, that's really good. Very well drained, very clean. Nice, very nice.
Thank you.
All right, well, this meets all the standards we need. So, and with this, you meet all the environmental protection standards, so let's go ahead and take a look at your equipment. All right, first up, we need a pair of Alamare jesses. You got those?
Here are my anklets, and here are my jesses.
Okay, that looks good. Those look to be in good shape. All right.
And you know, the way that these work is that the anklet will come off, they're removable, so in case you lose the bird, this anklet, will come off at some point, and the jesses are also removable. They come right out.
All right, well, our next equipment, we need you've got the bath there, you got your outdoor perches. This is your gram scale.
Yes.
And it's, just turn it on and make sure that it's within the right parameters.
I think, what is it, half ounce?
Half an ounce or 15
accuracy.
grams. That's great. All right, well, everything's in order. I'm going to go ahead and approve your permit, so you're good for the next 3 years. I'll sign this for you. And there you go. You send that in, you'll get your license back.
Hey, thanks so much.
No problem, and I'll see you again. Give me a call if you have any problems.
All right, I will.
When you're checking falconers, remember there are 3 different types. You have your apprentice. Your apprentice falconers can only have one bird. It can either be an American kestrel or a red-tailed hawk. Your general falconers can have up to 2 birds, so long as they're not endangered, anything other than an endangered species. And your master falconers can have up to 3 birds, and they can have anything on the endangered species list.
I'm Doug Arnold. I've been a falconer for 30 years. To me, falconry is about the relationship, the bond that you can build with a wild animal. It's not about the take a game. It's about the aesthetics of the flight. Here, you gotta. Let me go up here. Whoa. Yeah. She may be a little pooped. This is her 3rd flight. So, we'll see. We didn't find the pheasant, but it was a fantastic flight, so I'm going to feed her up as a good reward, and we're going to fly her again tomorrow.
After 6 years of some of the best game hawking imaginable, I felt it was time to set Chase free. We had killed several hundred head of game in our 6 years together, and after all, there's been a beautiful female showing up every year, flying overhead and calling to him. He would sit on his perch and call back to her. I think it is extremely important to allow game hawks of this caliber to be able to pass on their genes to the next generation, but it didn't mean it was going to be easy. I knew if I let this bird go, I may never find one that would even come close to matching his personality and performance in the field. But I needed to remember that I took him from the wild, therefore I must return him to the wild. This is the way, the old way, the relationship between man and raptor working together under God's natural order and balance between predator and prey. it like that. Mama, where's Mama? We got him. We got him. There's radar.
Well, we'll just continue on to
Over the years, Radar, also known as the Goose, became an incredible hunter. But that is another story.